Scorpio, welcome to your November 2023 monthly reading here. I would like to say thank you all for being here. Also, too, I invite you to sign up to the newsletter. It's completely free. All you need is an email. And you'll get all my updates in regards to the astrology, pretty much anything that's going to help you navigate the celestial sphere of energies, especially in the crazy world that we live in. So that link will be down below. But otherwise than that, we're just going to go ahead and jump in, Scorpio. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below too. So let's take a look. All right, Scorpios. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Let's see. What is going on with my Scorpions? Hopefully them stingers ain't out. Your overall energy is the 10 of Wands. Don't freak out because you see the 10 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you, though, it's almost like you may feel like this heavy pressure to perform. Not that you can't, but if you think about it, Scorpio, you got the sun in Scorpio right now, Mars and Mercury. You're full of ambition. You're full of passion. You're in your Scorpio essence here. And it's like you have a lot of ambition. And with a lot of ambition comes a lot of responsibility. But I feel like you have the faith and the strength here to fulfill all your ambitions if you stay the course here. Ten of Wands isn't always necessarily a bad card. Think about it. Like, let's just say you're trying to build a business. Well, that comes with responsibility. That's the 10 of Wands, Your current energy at this time is a Temperance. A lot of you are in this energy of patience, but you're also in this energy of like experimentation, like cultivating and understanding like what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and like how you want to live your life and the things that you want to do and the things that you want to create. And so you're in a very creative energy. You're a creative force at this time, Scorpio. What is your challenge here for the month of November? The Page of Swords. Are you ready for change? That's what I'm hearing. Page of Swords is like allowing yourself to be a revolutionary, allowing yourself to innovate, right? Page of Swords is a revolutionary. He doesn't ask why, he asks how, right? Not why is this and why is that and why is this. He's, how do I do this, right? Like, all right, got it. How do I do it? Let's do it. And so I think your challenge here is like figuring out how you can go about making certain changes here. I see a lot of you here learning something new. That may be a challenge for you as well. Maybe because Temperance is the archetype of Sag, and Sagittarius has rule beliefs. And sometimes in order for us to change our beliefs, we may have to open up our minds a little bit and start to develop a newer mindset, All right, future position, you have the Page of Pentacles here. I see progression in regards to the things that you're building right now. Some of you have I was about to say check. Some of you may have a check on the way. But I do feel like there is some sort of increase in material gain here for you with this Page of Pentacles. But I just see you being very, very ambitious here intuitively. It's like you're applying yourself. Page of Pentacles is being applicable, like building, right? Like investing your energy into something that you value. And that's what I'm seeing you here doing. And we'll see what this is as we later when we clarify. In the position of something that you're unaware of, you have the Devil. Oh, temptation and desire, Scorpio. Never knew a Scorpio that wasn't tempted, you know what I mean? You have a lot of desire and a lot of temptations at this time. The Devil card is about, well, for you intuitively, like something that you may be unaware of is like, the Devil card also deals with restriction because it's the archetype of Capricorn. So there may be certain things in your life at this time that are not applicable anymore. Like they don't work anymore. It's almost like they're bad habits or bad patterns or certain pleasures and desires that may not, that may need to be weeded out here, Scorpio. And so that way you can actually, break these certain curses in a way, break these certain habitual energies. But the Devil card too is like cultivating a strong foundation, right? And also I think the universe is wanting you to be aware of like not just doing things because you want the material gain, but also what it does for you spiritually and your soul spiritually. What is your advice here? Eight of Swords. I wouldn't do anything that you would regret. Eight of Swords is like not saying something or doing something or even thinking in a way that kind of binds you, right? That kind of keeps you stuck in your own mind, or that puts you in a position to where you'll later regret. So it's about making smart, wise decisions and choices and thinking more clearly. But also the Eight of Swords too is like, don't become a prisoner of your own mind, right? Don't lock yourself in a dungeon without the key in your own mind, right? Outcome, let's take a look. Don't overcomplicate things. I feel like it's almost wanting you to keep things simple. Sometimes less is more, but always do as much as you can, right? Outcome. Five of Swords here. Don't freak out because you see the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is ambition, willing to win at all costs. It's where one starts to cultivate a very serious drive. And like I said, you got Mars in your sign, Mercury in your sign. And so it's like you're full of ambition, you're full of drive, you're wanting to conquer, you have your reasons, right? And so I see a lot of you here being able to, it's interesting because what I see here for you in the outcome of November, it's like you have totally separated what isn't in alignment with you anymore, right? It's like you've cut cords to people, places, things. And also it's like you're starting to understand what your values are and not necessarily the values that have been projected onto you by other people, right? So let's pull your oracle cards and then we will clarify this and get more into it. Be aware of who you trust. Be aware of who you trust, Scorpio. I don't know what that's about. You have this Neptune vision. So yeah, I'm telling you, you got the creative force behind you, the vision, right? Also, your spiritual radar and your spiritual antenna is very tuned right now. So you are not, the things that you're intuitively picking up on, you're not crazy. You know, right? But also too, it's like, I see you doing a lot of transcending energy here. I mean, you rule pretty much transcendent, Scorpio, your ability to go above and beyond and connect to something higher, right? And so I think this is really you too spiritually starting to ascend, but like starting to get back into spiritual alignment. You have the wall here, you have obstacles here. So maybe there will be some obstacles. But it's interesting because I don't really feel like it's obstacles in the way of like things are completely blocking your path. It's more so like you're understanding, like in order for you to get to where it is that you want to go, you're going to have to address the obstacles that are in the way. And they may not, it's interesting because you may not, some of the obstacles that are in your way. But there may be ones that pop up, and the way you go about those obstacles will determine how successful you'll be in regards to something in particular that you're focused on. You have this dog card that says loyalty here. I think it's staying loyal to your spiritual vision and your spiritual path, not allowing yourself to get manipulated, not allowing yourself to get detracted. All right, let's get into this. Scorpio. Clarify this Ten of Wands for your overall energy. King of Pentacles. A lot of work, I feel, this month. A lot of energy being put toward your work, being put toward what you're trying to build here. Clarify this temperance, please. You have the Four of Pentacles here. It's interesting. You've already achieved a lot of things. You've been achieving things, and now it's just about how you can maybe creatively mix things up here. Creatively cultivate something newer in your life is what I'm seeing you here doing. Some of you could be working on a book or something. Could be writers or producers. Something about music too, something like that. Clarify this Page of Swords for your challenge. You have the Sun card here. Also, I think this is about like speaking your truth, being authentic, but also allowing yourself to grow and to just be happy here in a way, Scorpio. And also too is like thinking more positively. You may be kind of on the pessimistic side with a lot of things, and if you keep that energy concentrated on a pessimistic attitude or mindset, like you'll start to create that pessimistic shit in your life. So sometimes you got to break that chain of focus of concentration on that pessimism and maybe gear it toward more optimism and positivity. Clarify this Page of Pentacles in the future. Ace of Pentacles here, something's coming together. It is something new that I feel like you're cultivating, putting together, something that you're building here. It's like you've already sort of gotten to work on this, I'm seeing here. But now it's just about, really kind of developing it. So I see you developing something that has a lot of potential. Clarify this Devil card. You have the Six of Swords here. You may be feeling like pulled in two different directions, right? Like these swords are telling you to go the way of, of clarity or of purity, and then there's like the temptation this way, right? So it's like you're kind of caught in between two worlds, and it's like the universe is wanting you. You're gonna have to pick and stay committed to something here. Clarify this Eight of Swords for Scorpio. You have the Tower here. Oh shit, Scorpio. I wouldn't do anything that you would regret. Like there's something about maybe something you say, something you do, something, the way you're thinking, like your mind is going to create these obstacles if you don't get a hold of it. Also, I think a lot of you are fearing the worst, which may cause you to take certain actions or do certain things that that necessarily you didn't have to do, but you did it out of fear, or you did it out of some sort of influential emotion that you've been feeling. So I think it's telling you like to don't chop off your own legs, Scorpio. Damn, like, shit. Clarify this Five of Swords in the outcome. You have the Death card here. This is you, Scorpio. I don't think this has anything to do with the actual meaning of the Death card. I think this is you. Doesn't that look like a chessboard? Five of Swords is, when you're playing chess, there's no feelings involved. You're trying to win the fucking match. And so what I'm seeing you here do is like, you're making the moves and doing the things that need to be done in order for you to fulfill your ambitions. And I do see you fulfilling your ambitions, but you're also going to be ending a lot of things, transmuting and transforming things as well. It's like and what you'll be transmuting and transforming is like certain values, morals and beliefs that no longer serve you, and perhaps maybe were transferred over to you by circumstances, people, places, things, growing up and stuff like that. So, Scorps. Told you to be a revolutionary. Uranus rules revolution. So there's a change spiritually. You are about to go through an immense growth here. It's interesting. Saturn came direct, and I sent out a newsletter talking about it. It's like when Saturn goes retrograde, especially in Pisces, where it is. It's like Saturn retrograde lowers, or not lowers our defenses. It weakens our defenses against the external world, and it's sometimes hard to cultivate that boundary and differentiation. You get what I'm saying? Right, of things. And Pisces is very fluid. It's like a water that can't be contained when Saturn's retrograde, right? But it's like you're containing that water. So this is about containing your spiritual energy and then using that spiritual energy to advance with a sense of purpose. Yeah, you have this benefactor card. It says grace and generosity. So you have a lot of benefic energy coming your way. I feel like there's a lot of energy that's very graceful that will be for you in the month of November. And, you could be finding that the universe is being very generous with you. And your only thing is not to get in your own way, not to sabotage your own self. No self-sabotage, Scorpio. 8 of Swords Tower, self-sabotage. You did it to yourself. You cut your own leg off. Nobody else did. Right? I'm gonna pull you one more card, Scorpio. You have this Lion card. It says temperament. I think the Lion temperament with the dog loyalty card, it's like being brave, having courage, strength, and being loyal to your own happiness and being also loyal to the things in your life. And protecting the things that you've worked hard for and not self-sabotaging them. So, and God bless Saturn coming direct, because especially Sun and Scorpio, this is about the resurrection, right? It is a resurrection. And now with Saturn direct, it's your ability to be able to differentiate your energy, right? And cultivate it, or not cultivate, but know your separateness from certain things. And with that separateness and your ability to be able to be objective and analytical with your energy, and with things and with the external things, you're able to understand what you specifically need to do to spiritually evolve. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Be sure to sign up for my newsletter. It's completely free. All you need is an email. It takes like 3 seconds. And you'll get all the updates that I'll be sending out with the newsletter and stuff like that. But if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. All the details are there. And then it'll take you to my website where the details are, and then you can book a reading. But otherwise than that, I appreciate you all, and I'll see y'all later.